Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, your favorite Nature Kids. As I promised, today we're going to discuss the second part of the lesson Ancient Civilizations in the World. So without any hesitation, let's get started with the lesson. Today we're going to learn about Mesopotamian civilization, Indus River Valley civilization, Egyptian civilization, also known as Nile River Valley civilization. First of all, let's see what Mesopotamian civilization is. This civilization developed in the river valleys of Euphrates and Tigris. The area where the two rivers existed belonged to Iraq at the present. Mesopotamia means the country in between two rivers. The civilization existed 5,000 years ago between 3100 and 2900 BC. The farmers who belonged to Mesopotamian civilization and who lived around the main cities were engaged in agriculture and animal husbandry. They used plows made of iron and mametes, also known as hoes, made of stones. They cultivated grains, fruits, and vegetables. Wheat and barley were two main varieties of grains that they grew. As we worship Lord Buddha, Jesus, or any other great leader, these Mesopotamians worship the great and mighty Mother Nature. We shall see these gods of nature the Mesopotamians worship. The head of the group of gods, also known as the pantheon, was the god called Anu. The god of earth was called Enkidu. The god Enlil was worshipped as the god of wind and farming. There was a god for each city in Mesopotamia. The word ziggurat was used for temples which were built to worship gods. These people were masterminds for trade traveling. They made small boats and vessels, and they also made other ways for trade traveling. I will give you guys a brief explanation. They were clever at trade traveling in small ships in rivers. Like I said, the Assyrians who lived in the northern part of Mesopotamia were good traders. They engaged in trade by carrying the comedians on the backs of donkeys. They were called caravans. In this picture, you can see a similar vessel. As in the modern times, the Mesopotamians divided on higher classes and lower classes. We shall see some of these societies. They were divided into four parts: priests, people who respected the higher classes, people who represented the lower classes, and slaves. Like we write ABC, they also had a writing system. Here is a brief explanation. The Mesopotamians invented the oldest system of scripts in the world. These scripts were called cuneiform scripts. Cuneiform scripts were written on slabs made of clay. The Kunya scripts is considered to be the oldest literary work in the world. They are remains of an old document of laws made by a Mesopotamian ruler called Hammurabi. It is the oldest law book in the world and the largest. Now let's see another interesting civilization, Indus River Valley civilization. This civilization developed in the valley of Indus River, which flows across the northwestern region in India. People who lived in Indus River Valley civilization used metals such as copper, bronze, lead, and tin. There were four main cities that belonged to Indus River Valley civilization. They are Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, Dholavira, and Kalibangan. The people who lived in this society were really, and when I meant really, really intelligent. Here is a brief explanation. People lived in the cities of Indus River Valley civilization had a methodical constructed system of gutters, wells, and sewerage. It is considered that this is a sculpture of a priest who lived in a city during Indus River Valley civilization. This is where the sparrows and pharaohs come in. Welcome to the Egyptian civilization, also known as the Nile River Valley civilization. Because, well, duh, it's next to the Nile River. I shall now give you a short explanation. This civilization developed in the lower part of the area of valley of Nile River which flows across the African continent in 3150 BC. This civilization was ruled by a dynasty called pharaohs. The greatest creation they bestowed to the world is the pyramid. The famous Giza pyramid is one of the seven wonders of the world. Giza pyramid is located some distance away from Cairo, the capital of Egypt. Queen Nefertiti was the consort of one of the pharaoh kings called Akhenaten, who lived in 1370 to 1330 BC. The scholars who lived in the Egyptian civilization designed a set of symbols which could be used for writing purposes. This is an old Egyptian picture which shows a prince chasing after a flock of birds. This is a mummy of a chieftain who belonged to the Egyptian civilization. Now, when I say a mummy, it's not the mummy that lives in the house. It's the one who's already dead. Um, how should I say it? Let's see. Mummified, I guess, preserved in the Egyptian pyramid, not in the house. And anyway, back to the lesson. This is the golden mask which was placed on the face of the mummy king Tutankhamun, who lived between 1.3030 to 1.323 BC. Well, that's enough mummies, sparrows, and pharaohs for me. So I'll see you guys next time when I do another video. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like my channel. And don't forget to put a comment down below. This is me, Dewli, from your favorite YouTube channel, Nature Kids. Bye!